Hi, I'm Tia Cristy, and this is Journey to Tedx Wilmington. Oh my gosh, what an exciting day this has been. I mean, we're getting to like the end here, so I'm
second to the last.
Tired, but I'm just excited that I'm now sitting next to Trish Wilkinson. You're just amazing. How did it go? Please tell me.
Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I will say though, I was trying to just be excited instead of nervous. And I kind of did that, but then when I got on stage, it was a little more. I mean, I did fine.
More challenging.
I did fine, and they don't know the parts that were different.
That's right. I love that. I know, because like you practice, and then you get up there and not the same words come out.
Right. Although I felt like mostly the same words came out. Like I got my point across. I just did things. So. Because what I was worried about is what if I skip a whole section or something, because my talk was on 5 practices in the classroom to restore joy in education. Like, what if I only did 4?
Yeah.
But I did get in all 5.
She got in all 5. They were counting.
I was counting. I counted. Yay. At the end, I'm saying, can you imagine? I'm counting all 5 things off. Like, okay, got them all.
Very good. I'm proud of you. I don't know if I could count to 5 right now. It's been a long day.
It's been a long day, yes.
But no, this is great. It's so good to have you in town. And, we've had our technical difficulties here and there. But that's what happens with live TV. That's what we say. It's... How was the technical difficulties for you?
Well, the PowerPoint clicker didn't always click. So the clicker would click, just the slide wouldn't move.
It was stubborn.
Yeah, it was stubborn. So they're, before they send it to TED, they're going to have to do a little bit of editing. But I feel like I would pick it up so that it should be pretty easy to edit.
Yeah, and you're so on point. I had the pleasure of hearing your story before this, which is always such a blessing for me because I don't get to hear the talks live.
Right.
So when I get to work with you and go through the journey with you, like that really is special to me. And what an outstanding program it is. I mean, we're not allowed to promote on a TEDx stage or a TED stage, but here at Journey to Tedx Wilmington, we can talk a little bit more about it. And you are developing this program for the 5 stages of joy, basically.
Well, they're just 5 simple practices.
Yeah.
Like you don't need any materials. It's not expensive. It's something that all teachers can do and feel like, wow, I'm killing it.
Yeah.
And it's just really simple things to do in the classroom that when I talk to teachers about it, they're like, wow, why didn't I think of this before? It just seems obvious. And sometimes they'll tell me, like one of the things is to do 10 minutes of exercise in the morning to get all the brain chemicals in gear. And they'll say, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do one more thing. And I say to them, it saves so much time. It saves so much time because the kids are awake and alert and you don't have to repeat stuff and so-and-so's not paying attention, so-and-so, messing around in their desk or
scrolling on their phone.
We're having little conversations in the room. I mean, they're ready to go,
right.
It just all the things. I love the part where I talk about encouraging them to drink water because they were in long lines at the drinking fountain. Mm-hmm. And I thought, okay, we can't be doing that every day, doing 10 minutes of exercise. Right. And I started by saying, why 10 minutes of exercise? That's all the time I thought we could spare, because that was true. But also I thought about it later and I thought, otherwise they're going to be stinky and smelly. A whole classroom of kids who have been, that's why you do PE in the afternoon, people. Especially for the older, the upper grades.
For the ones that need deodorant at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you. No, it's awesome though. And when you say things like that, like, I know I need lots of water, obviously, but I need that 10 minutes of exercise in the morning to get my brain moving so I can, do my work and, work on the businesses and stuff. So why would we think that kids don't need it? It's not like we wake up one day.
But a lot of adults don't do it. A lot of teachers don't necessarily do it. And you can do these little, like we would do a little routine at our desks in the classroom even, just put on some music and okay, we're going to do this move for 30 seconds. And then the timer kept going off every 30 seconds. So we'd change our moves. And then the kids, after a while, they're the ones running the exercises, or we'd just run around the track or jump rope. After a while, the kids would be the ones organizing the workouts. Yeah. So it gave them ownership, and I didn't have to do it.
And I love this. You told me a story that you were running late or something, and you were going to skip the exercises the one day, and you got called out by
William, one of my more difficult kids. I had to take that out of the talk so that I got it within time.
Absolutely, but
William,
you were an inspiration.
Yes. Oh, William was an inspiration for a lot of things. I mean, he's the one who got us working out in the first place, with him saying, "Mrs. Wilkinson, did you run this morning?" And I was like, "What?" And he said, "Well, you're not as funny and happy today." Oh. And I did not realize I was behaving any differently. I thought I was doing exactly the same thing. I just didn't have the
positive chemicals.
Yeah, exactly. That was my epiphany. If I'm that different when I didn't work out in the morning, what kind of difference can it make for these kids? And whoa, it was just like such an eye opener. So for them to do those things. And then the other really pivotal thing was having them define a purpose for what they were learning. Yes. And how to do that. Oh my gosh. When they were choosing certain things, okay, I like this thing on the list and that after we brainstormed how they were going to use whatever information we were about to learn. Right. They had a personal investment in what was coming next.
Absolutely. So important. Because, adults struggle with trying to figure out what their purpose is. And if you are teaching children at such a young age purpose in all these different things, it's going to be a whole lot easier for them to find purpose.
And because it just becomes part of their life. It's just something they do. Exactly. That's what they're looking for, and it helps with problem solving, and
it draws boundaries. Let's talk about that. It actually can draw boundaries. What's the purpose of that? Oh, it doesn't have one? Let's not do it. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, Trish, this has been eye-opening. All right, I got one more question for you. All right, so months and months of practice and memorization and all the work that went into it. Was it worth it?
Oh, for sure. It was definitely worth it. For just a whole bunch of reasons. I love this particular TEDx because the support is so great. Like, you were so great in just walking us through all of the different stages and helping us fine-tune our talks and having these little meetings and answering all of our questions. I've never heard of a TEDx that does that. It was
we go
amazing.
Above and beyond.
Well, and it's not just that, but it's also the audience, and everybody in the audience is so just supportive and just it's amazing. I talked to another person who's actually in the audience this time, and she was just like, I did a TEDx and it was nothing like this. I just went home to my room after the TEDx, whereas we have this big after party already planned that everybody already knows they're going to.
Yeah. They know we're going to it too.
So we already know everyone's invited. Nobody's left out. Nobody's going home or going back to their hotel room to, sit and read a book or whatever.
Right. We want to celebrate. We want to celebrate you. This is a big deal. Holds a lot of clout, and this is something that can be absolutely life-changing. So, we like to show that off. But my goodness, girl, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for everything, Tia. Honestly,
you're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right, Trish Wilkinson, everybody, give your contact.
Oh, yes. If you want to contact me about anything about education or raising kids or just to say hi, you can send an email to Trish, Trish, at thebrainstages.com. Or if you just want free stuff and you want to see what's available, you can just go to the website at thebrainstages.com.
Everybody loves free stuff. And it's cool free stuff, so, you should go. All right. I'm Tia Cristy. This has been the Journey to Tedx Wilmington. I think we got one more speaker.
Just one. I was second to the last.
Oh my gosh, it's a marathon. It's not, it's a journey for sure today. But hey, we got one more. Keep on watching.